Ladies, gentlemen, my bros, and everything else that goes. We back again. Another
Hey
episode.
y'all, what's going?
How
It's
y'all
your boy.
feeling?
Well,
Feeling
I'm
great,
good.
man.
I'm great, dog.
Man, that's good,
Love to
man. You
hear it.
still ugly though.
Hey, you know what? Somebody has to be ugly. It might as well be you, but somebody has to be it.
Hell no, bitch. But
Or maybe it
nah,
could be
man, we here.
death.
We in this joint.
Yeah, we here today, man. Today we gonna switch it up today. Today we gonna talk about streaming, man. Because we all done it. Some of us still do it. And we just want to talk about it, man. Because more so is like I always have people ask me what do I got to do first to start streaming? Where da 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 da. I'm not gonna give you that right now, but I'm just gonna talk about it to give you a perspective, our perspective of streaming. So yeah. Oh no, you want to go first?
Yeah, so my experiences with streaming, I have good and bad. When I first started streaming, it was great. I didn't have to do a lot of things. Everything was just set in. So like people, if I had, let's say, Sean on my stream, y'all could automatically hear him, which is great, right? But as time progressed and the gaming was going well, but I don't know if it was an update. I don't know. But then all of a sudden, it started getting staticky, like the
Yeah.
voices, and it was just doing all types. The game started lagging, and it became like a really terrible experience, which ended up causing me not to stream as much as I used to until I get that stuff fixed. But I'm just going to tell y'all that, like I said, it's great. I will say, you guys have to have a whole motivation if you want to stream, because streaming is difficult to a certain extent. You have to stream for hours. You can't stream for 5 minutes. You can't even stream for an hour. You have to literally stream for a whole workout schedule nowadays.
Well, I correct him on that. Like if you one of those people that want to be a full time streamer, stuff like that. But if you're a casual, you don't have to stream that. But
That's true. That's true.
to add
Yeah.
on to what B-New was saying, it's like with streaming, yeah, because like when when I got into one of the stream, it was like right before COVID quarantine and all that. I didn't know next to nothing. So YouTube University taught me and experience trial and error. And around that time, me and B was starting to learn at the same time. So we would basically piggyback off each other with advice and stuff like that. About to say,
Giving guys.
man, you muted yourself, B?
Oh yeah, I think I see the little thing right there. I think I would agree also with what you were saying. If you're a casual, you don't need to go nowhere near as long as a whole work schedule. A good consistent hour though, at least like every day, every other day or so would be enough. Cause when I'm streaming, whenever I do, it's hard for me to keep going, and because sometimes it's gonna be very stale in there. Sometimes you'll have some action in the chat, and it's
Yeah.
some yeah, it's a thing that you really have to have stamina for. And if you can sit there and talk to yourself for hours at a time, you got it. You're gonna eventually snowball into something bigger. And I don't think people realize that people they don't get a lot of engagement for a little bit, and they give up and quit.
Yeah, because they be want that instant gratification and it's tough
Yeah.
because like I was saying before I honestly lost my train of thought. But it's like it's different. Like if you start streaming from console, from the actual app, from Twitch, and that's
Hmm.
it, versus going to the whole desktop audio interface, camera, webcam, whatever, what have you, is different. And like I was saying with B, he was saying like in the beginning, like you set everything up, everything's golden. and then like one day everything the same settings, something updated. You come back. Why can't they hear me in Discord? Why my audio not on? Like, damn, where did my camera source go? Like stuff like that. Because I know, for example, recently for me, one day we got done doing, we recorded. I forgot to change a setting back, and there was no audio going to the stream. And I'm seeing like it's 9 people in here. They really just watching me play the game, no audio for like 40 minutes. Does somebody come in and say something? So,
Yeah.
but with
Yeah,
streaming though, you
my
gotta
bad.
have that.
To kind of piggyback off what Dev said about talk, like basically you'll be talking to yourself for hours. It's going to take, it could take years before you hit big, especially if you're a streamer that's a no name and you're just doing it. So as what Sean said about, you know, being casual, that's, I will agree with him on that. You have to be casual. And if, like he's also pointed out about being full time, if you're going to be full time, you have to make sure that not only are you going to be streaming for hours, but you also have to make sure that you got to have excitement to your stream. Even if you're talking to yourself, you always got to make sure that you keep talking and try to find some way to get your chat engaged or entertained. Otherwise, you're just going to be floating around in the streaming world until
Yeah,
20 years later and you still, you know, you didn't make it anywhere. Because
Yeah.
like
truthfully, to make it big, I think it's like, what, a 10% chance?
yeah, because you can't be in a chat, being in a stream, being a tight ass like, hey, this is my stream, send money. Nah, you can't be like that. Like you gotta like I'm just gonna be real. Men streaming versus women streaming is kind of harder for men
Oh,
because we don't have certain accessories for certain. Because to be honest, mostly streamers are dudes, and like I'm just being honest. I would rather look at titties than a dude all day, but playing God of War. But I'm just being real, just being real.
I mean,
But
that was
but
just to my point about, oh, my bad. Go ahead. I'll let you
you
finish.
good,
I'll try to.
yeah. But also though, like real, like just a piggyback on that again, like you gotta have the motivation. Like you come in this thing thinking you just want to make money off rip, just streaming. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to play that game. Everybody gonna fuck with my stream. Then you stream and it's like nobody.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I will play devil's advocate real quick with you, two stacks, in the sense that you are correct in some instances. But I think what you said about the women thing, I think that only applies to maybe OnlyFans models or something where they're not necessarily playing a game, but, you know, having fun or whatever you want to call it. I think that women that play the actual game and actually try to use their skill set has an equal amount of hardship as the guy who's playing the game.
I
I,
I
I,
wanna I wanna
it's
touch on that. I think to address what both of you are saying and give my input on it, I think if you put a girl streamer and a guy streamer side by side and have them stream the same game, I feel like the girl's gonna get more audience her way than the guy would get his way. Um, just a simple gaming stream.
yeah,
I think people, it's like it's a girl privilege on Twitch. Like if you want to, of course the bigger streamers have to have the more um, dedication and motivation and consistency, blah blah blah, to make it huger. But two average streamers, the girl's gonna get more than the guy, in my
yeah,
opinion, from what
and
I've
like
seen.
I didn't want to make it just too rash. Like let me elaborate more. It's like okay, there are girl streamers that are good in games, but some out there that they come in there with the push-up bra, titties on display, and they just playing the game. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? They play to their advantages. But I didn't want to make it seem like all women gamers are like that, because they're not all like that. Because I seen some that's like better than me in certain games. So
No,
I just want to
I'm
clear that up. But it's real. Some to be real, let me correct myself on all that. Streaming is hard for everybody to be for real, because you gotta have that fucking mental capacity to, like y'all said. Sometimes them streams you gonna be talking to yourself 9 times out of the 10. Cause
Yeah.
I've been there. It's like, if you ain't got your, like, if it ain't your friend or your best friend or family or people who fuck with you in that stream, there's probably gonna be one person that want to see your take of playing this game. Like, I'm gonna use this for example. You know how certain games no matter how old or new they are, people just love the game.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, I learned that playing The Last of Us. I literally during the spring gained over 40 new followers just by playing that game, because they loved that game. And they didn't want to spoil it for me, because that's how much they love that game. That game was what came out on PS3,
yep,
and
yeah.
it made it to from PS3 to 4 to 5. So it's like,
And you still got the viewers coming in through from it.
yeah, like at one point I had like 26 people just watching, and they asked me, is that my first playthrough? But to backtrack a little bit too, and like, 'cause I want to say this, I want people to know this, Dev, and I know you about to slowly approach streaming from PC and stuff. OBS. OBS is very fucking intimidating when you first see it. Because, like, when I first started, I started with Streamlabs. They explained everything. They pretty much hold your hand. Held my hand the whole time. But at the same time, it's not too reliable. So I went to OBS, and I'm just looking like, the fuck is this? The fuck is they talking about sources? I gotta set up my own audio? What? Huh? But once I figured it out, and then over a course of time, I had it down pat. So I just want to say this to everybody who's starting streaming, man. Just like, if you gonna use OBS, take your time. You got YouTube on your phone, utilize it. Because YouTube University works.
Also, I
Hell
want to
yeah.
just point out also about that is that if you don't want to use OBS, there is another way you can stream on Twitch. It's called Light Stream. You will have to pay, but it has the same principles as OBS. And when you put it, like when you're streaming, you put it through Light Stream, you can do your alerts and set up your camera the same way. But OBS will probably be better because it's free. So I would recommend OBS because it's free. But Lightstream is also good just for Xbox and I don't think PlayStation user. For whatever reason, Nintendo don't have Twitch or nothing. They like F all that. So
That's what. Listen,
like
man.
Twitch. I mean, Nintendo is like, no, sir, you can only watch it. Ain't no streaming because they don't want you streaming no Mario, no
Man,
Pokemon.
but the thing is, Nintendo need to take that vice grip off of being all family console. Like, every console can be a family console, bro. Like, y'all
yeah,
reach
Yeah.
broader audiences.
yeah,
But
they need to do something because Jesus.
now my question to y'all, as a viewer of stream, like watching streaming, because I
Hmm.
know before people used to laugh at, like, why the fuck is this dude? You watching this dude play the game? That, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the
Yeah,
game right there. Like,
yeah. Gamers used to be getting made fun of. You a sucker. You a buster.
yeah,
Now it's
like,
like they make
Not a
just as much
buster.
money as any of your favorite actors,
or more.
Yeah.
rappers. Right? Yeah, make
Or
more.
yeah.
Actually, you see half of them rappers and actors all on these dudes' streams.
Yeah.
Because they good promotion.
Yep. But I mean, as a viewer, I watched different streamers, so just to
Like
see what
what?
they're talking about. Sometimes I watch some of the political streamers. Sometimes I watch some of the entertaining streamers. And then I watch some people just play the game, depending on what game, just to see, hey, maybe they could teach me something. But sometimes I've always said some people I've watched play the game and they're thriving. And I'm like, okay, I think they're popular because they're entertaining, because the streamer was entertaining. But when he was playing the game, I was like, God, yo,
He is
you
trash.
trash. You was trash.
And
I
you know
was
what?
like, you
That's a
trash
that's a
and you're
huge
annoying me.
thing. You can be as bad at the game as humanly possible, but if you have the energy to back it up and you have the personality to back it up, you are gonna be just as big as probably a professional. Like pros couldn't go out there, streaming and get the same numbers as these entertainers because they just don't got it. People don't want to see that. They're there
Right.
for laughs and to fulfill goods and this, that, and the third. It don't matter how good you are at the game. I see people playing games and they're like, yeah, I'm really good at this game, so I'm gonna stream. I'm like, yeah, cool, but like, are you gonna have some energy to back that? Because you need the energy.
Right.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing. Some people are really good at the game. I've seen just you be like, bro, you won't talk. Yeah.
Yeah. And when I hey,
Yeah,
and I would I what I discovered as myself being a streamer too, like people like seeing some people will get so amped and charged up like because they're not good at something. Sometimes people just want to see a regular Joe play the game, not got their sweatbands on, being a try hard. Just want to see you play the game. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they want to see your reactions. Like me personally, you gonna see me when I play the game. You gonna see me talk some shit or say some goofy shit after, but I'm not about to crash out destroying my setup though. That's a no no. I ain't replace. I don't want to replace shit that I paid for.
I'm
But
like a crash out streamer.
that should be funny. But I'm not
some
doing
yeah, I
it.
was gonna say
I mean, I'm not doing
some of
it
them
to
crash
be
out streamers
funny,
be funny.
but
Like these
I'm a crash
motherfuckers,
out. Sorry, I start getting annoyed with a game
motherfuckers
at
take their
some point.
keyboards and nah.
Nah, I ain't extreme. Like that, I think that's extreme. But yeah, like if I'm playing monster and I fought this monster, let's say for like an hour, well, it don't last hour, but almost 40, the full 40 minutes or 50 minutes, and I had 1 minute and I had one more hit or something, look like it's about to die and it kills me, yeah, I'll be ready to throw it. I'm like, all right, I'm getting on. But
Nah,
now, younger me would have been tossed it. Older, I'm like,
man.
nah, I
Listen,
Nah,
ain't tossing it.
I
I
Never
seen
mind.
bro. I mean, it's at a point in time where like I seen this picture and it was talking about how when everything around you is too valuable to break, so you genuinely start tweaking.
yeah.
That's me. I'm like fuck type
you just
shit, bro. I'm like,
you just like damn it. That's,
yeah.
but nah, man. Like I think to tap on that to tap onto that is like playing Elden Ring really test my gangster. Like really test my gangster. That's the first game where I sat longer than a fucking hour on the boss and got mad. Was talking shit like this motherfucker was a person. Like I swear to God, you a bitch. Saying shit like that. Like I haven't
God.
done that. I haven't done that since the first Metal Gear game fighting the actual Metal Gear Rex. I'm like, I'm a person fighting a bipedal tank shooting rockets and shit at me. So I'm like playing Elden Ring, like I'm getting stomped out, motherfucker. About this much life left. All you gotta do is sneeze on him. This motherfucker change his whole fighting stance up, and just like not stopping attacks, and I'm dead. And I'm like, what's going on? Like really, like what's really going on? Like this,
Elden Ring really.
he just messed the whole thing up, bro. Like now it's about to. This is not Zoom.
Yeah, my bad.
Right. Every time you do that, it stops the audio track, and it's
Oh,
anyway. Elden Ring, man. Like
That
every
stuff, that Elden Ring, that it makes you, it turns you into somebody you're not.
right.
And I can second it. I've definitely gotten really personal with a few bosses on there. It's gotten to the point where I start to grow actual hatred to these damn video game characters, and
And then and then Elden Ring had areas where like you need to jump and like and it's flying people, hitting you with shit, knocking you off, and you didn't even get to your save point. You didn't get to no
yeah,
grace. Like,
no,
do I really
no
want to
grace
do?
is met.
And then like sometimes you doing that shit and it's in the wee hours of the morning and it's like, I ain't got time for this shit. I'm about to go to bed. So like me playing Wukong, it was some bosses on there that pissed me flat the fuck off. So yeah, the Elden Ring training, it had me there. But like people like seeing that though. Like heck seeing you
Yeah,
because they actually be some people be actually rooting for you to win this shit. Like they be watching and be laughing, but at the same time they're like, I want to see him win.
yeah.
And
It's just I think once you see somebody, lose and lose and lose, and then they get to the point where they win, it's satisfying for everybody. It's satisfying for the viewer, satisfying for you. Everybody gets some sort of satisfaction from watching you succeed and or fail, even at that.
right.
Um, I think that's just a huge part that goes into it.
And on top of that too, like for example, like when Brian first started streaming, like to me, like I had a lot of followers from when we did our first Smash Brothers tournament because if they didn't have YouTube, they could watch on Twitch, and that's where I was streaming it at. And I had like 70 something. And I see B was playing this game. It was like Anime Spades or some shit, whack as fuck. But anyway, he played it. He played it though, like, and because he fucked with it, you know what I'm saying? And like, he slowly but surely, like, he just was consistently streaming, and like, he caught up to me in like a matter of fucking like weeks. Like, I was just paying attention, like, damn, he caught up quick. And he did that with his own community, and he did that just by fucking with something that he fucks with. Even if I didn't, like, I came in the streams every time harassing him a little bit, say, "Oh, you a hoe, this game ass, fuck be new." But at the same time, his viewers was there. They was riding for. I'm seeing them having full conversations in there. And to be real, I ain't never tell him this, but like he motivated me to like, okay, let me keep doing this shit. Start talking shit to my chat and shit. So
Where
you don't have to necessarily play the popular games because think about it. You play the popular game, why would they come to your stream when the popular streamer is already streaming it and it's like oversaturated?
yeah,
So why not play something that you fuck with that's not really oversaturated, that you got a passion for, and your people gonna fuck with it.
Yep. And, streaming isn't also about video games. You can do reactions or watch some movies. I wouldn't say
Chat,
I wouldn't say something like Batman Begins or something, but you can watch like YouTube shorts or something like that on Twitch because I've seen a couple of people do that. Now, music changed. I don't know where they're at with music with Twitch.
you
One minute
can
you
you
could,
can
now I
do
don't know.
you can do music on there, but it's not gonna pop up in the VOD. So like
Oh,
while you're streaming the music, you can play, however much of the song you want, but it's just not. It's gonna silence it in the VOD, I believe.
right? So like if you got a DJ, so like basically like for a DJ and as a DJ that's a streamer,
Hmm.
his whole set just gonna basically be a blank vibe, right?
Yeah,
But I'm pretty
wait.
sure if he's saving this to his computer, he'll have all the audio to that and stuff like that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then like it's live anyways. Like you want the. I think for that type of stream, you gonna want them there in the moment anyway.
Right.
Okay. My thinking though is what if it's his own music? Like, I can
No, that's
understand.
fine.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
fine.
Like, if it's his own, okay.
Now
Now,
we kind of danced around the viewer side of it. Like, well, I know me, I haven't got too far with the subbing to nobody yet and stuff like that. But I will get in chat, talk to the creator and all that, and and really watch them if they stuff is like their content is real good, or they got me locked in with their like they humor, their facial reactions, all that. You got me. But now my question to y'all: have any of y'all like ever subbed to somebody's channel, like bought bits or anything like that?
I
Um,
almost at one point, but I decided not to.
What made you change your mind?
To be honest, I don't remember why I stopped. I think because it was like, because I didn't know what bits was at the time, because I
Mm-hmm.
was kind of newer. So I was like, oh, what's bits? I'll send them some bits. And then when it was like $5.99, just an example, because I think there's one that 99 cents, but the one I was about to give, like to give 20 was like $5 or something. I was like, never mind. I was
Yeah.
like, I was gonna do it, but you said that. I was like, forget it. But I was newer too, so I really didn't fully understand because I was like, I didn't even, kind of still don't understand what bits do for the streamer, but I've been slowly learning, like as
Right.
time progressed. So, oh, that's what it is. It's some form of currency.
What about you, Dale?
um, I think I had bought either like a sub or bits for a streamer that I watch. His name's Lil Majin. He's like a professional king main for Tekken 8.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he plays all the Tekkens. I don't even know how I said Tekken 8, but
I
for
heard of him
Tekken,
before. I heard of him
yeah,
before.
I like watching him. So I remember again, I was on the same boat as Be New, where I was newer to it. And I kind of just wanted to, mess around with it and see what it was like. I was like, if I'm gonna do it for anybody, it might as well be him. And I think it was like bits or a sub or something. I don't remember which one it was, but I did do that.
Oh, okay.
Just because I like, yeah, just because I like watching him, and I'm like, I kind of want to know how to do this anyways. Because can't you like also pay to like have your message like in the alerts or whatever?
Yeah.
I think that's what I was trying to do.
Makes sense. Makes
So
sense.
yeah, that's what I did. I just hit a message up there, I think, and boom.
And also too, like what I've experienced is like the dopest part to me is experiencing like fellow streamers joining your stream and y'all end up becoming friends.
Hmm.
Like for example, like Tally, like you seen how like just off a random Mario Kart Mario Kart Sunday stream, which proms. Like they randomly joined. She brought her whole community. They got toxic, be talking shit. So if you, I just look at it like this: if you a cool person, you can make friends with just about anybody streaming.
Yeah,
That is, yeah, that's true. I will definitely say that if you are, yeah, and I lost
I
my whole
agree.
train of thought.
Cause like shit, this crazy. Like to be even funnier, what y'all don't know, that's how we befriended Dev. He was a supporter, and just like that, one meeting in person, we friends now.
Yeah, I mean, just that quick.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it can happen to anyone.
I feel like streaming can bridge the gap on a lot of stuff. Cause like some people do it for some people like do tarot readings. Some people do like business tips, stock markets, uh, hair, like hair tutorials live on Twitch. So if you stream on YouTube or anywhere else, TikTok, hey, and if you never try streaming, try it. I mean, you don't have to like have high end stuff to just stream in some format right off rip. It comes with time.
Also, you probably shouldn't have high expectations off top if you are an average citizen. Like you're basically you better off just doing it for fun, but try to gradually turn into a business. But again, that
or
goes back to the goal if you want to do full time.
or if you just want to just be a casual, like say for example, you're a 2K player and you play with your friends and one friend is at work and he's like, oh, stream so I can see y'all runs. There you
Yeah,
have it.
Yeah,
there you go.
though you never know. Something might hit.
Like, cause like, man,
It's
cause
only a
like,
matter of time, really.
yeah, cause like to be to be fully transparent, I didn't get the followers I got until I took it streaming seriously. Like I set a schedule. I streamed every Sunday night. What happened? The people came out. They looked forward to it. And then when I was streaming every Sunday night, I stream after that stream, playing by
Hmm.
myself, playing single player games. Then after that, it just be randomly late through the night. But I'm trying to turn it around where I stream at hours where people can see me because like the
Yeah.
va- the vampire streaming ain't been working out too well for some people who want to see me like, oh, when did you stream? Like, yo, I started streaming when I was going to bed. I'm like, damn.
Two stats
And
should be
bringing
Sean
the
Vampire stat.
graveyard, the graveyard
Yeah,
stream is
man.
going crazy.
But people pull up though. Like people really do pull up. And it's crazy. Like I was talking to Chad, uh it was like when I was playing Wukong. I was telling somebody in the chat, I didn't beat all the Uncharted games. I didn't beat any. So
Huh.
pretty soon
You
I'm gonna
haven't?
be oh, I have
I think I'd be one. I think I'd be two. And then I stopped playing it. But
That's like my favorite game series. It's
yeah,
one of my
like
Uncharted
favorites.
Sweet.
I remember the last one I played and it wasn't on my playthrough. I was at my cousin's house. I was in a Jeep with Sully getting chased by a tank that had a gunner on it and you taking side cuts through back alleys and things like that.
Yep.
So and then I missed out on a was it on PlayStation 3 where they had the 3-player co-op stuff? Um but nah, I'm gonna stream that whole series, man.
Yeah, do it, bro. That's one of my favorites. I think you should.
Well, do y'all got anything else?
I
Yeah.
think we
I gotta say one thing, like if listen, don't knock streaming till you try it. And don't
don't
get
knock it till you try it.
and don't give up so fast. Like you're not gonna get instant gratification. It's a slow burn. So
Ooh, also, if you don't stream and you want to get into it, start out small and gradually grow. Just test the water, see if you even like it. If you're on console, do your console streaming, but eventually move up to PC. Um, just like I said, everything's a matter of time. Just
right,
take it one step. Just take it one step.
that because like just know it's not gonna come overnight. Not unless you best friends with fucking Kai Cenat or somebody and they hop in your stream
Oh yeah,
or stream
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
But besides that, man, I ain't got shit.
I'm through.
Well, we appreciate y'all for listening.